Good morning, everybody. My name is Jonathan Sweeney, a lead SOC analyst here at WAPAC Labs. Today's weekly threat brief contains information gathered from open source and WAPAC Labs collections over the past week. For the agenda today, we are going to briefly discuss recent reporting, open source, and social media, as well as 7 days of trending and keylogger activity. Recently, our analysts have uncovered a denial of service vulnerability in RDP-Wrap. RDP-Wrap is a very popular third-party Windows multi-user RDP program. By default, Windows 10 only allows one RDP user per license or requires Data Center Edition to allow multiple RDP users. RDP-Wrap can be installed to allow free multi-RDP users and is recommended in various IT discussion forums, including Microsoft TechNet. Upon attempting to recreate previously published RDP session hijacking research on a Windows 10 system, WAPAC analysts wanted to try hijacking an active RDP session from a different active RDP session. Because Windows 10 by default cannot have two active RDP sessions, RDP-Wrap was installed. Attempting to hijack one active RDP session from a separate RDP session did not create the desired result of hijacking the user session without authentication. Analysts were presented with a lock screen which required the user's password, but the user was disconnected without a prompt. Thus, a denial of service in Windows 10 RDP-Wrap 1.6.2 was discovered and can be automated to prevent administrators and IT from remotely logging into a system occupied by an attacker. In cyber news, over the last 7 days, we see a change in the threat actors topping the list. Last week, we had Injector Team in first place, followed by APT39 and Lazarus Group in fourth place. This week, we see Hezbollah take the top spot. BND is in second place with APT10, Anonymous Hispano, and the Philippine Cyber Army following behind them. Hezbollah is a Shia Islamist political party and militant group based in Lebanon. The group's success can partially be attributed to substantial financial backing from Iran, which donated more money to Hezbollah than to any other foreign militia group. BND is Germany's foreign intelligence agency, headquartered in Berlin. In 2016, they employed approximately 6,500 people, 10% of which were soldiers for the Office of Military Sciences. APT39 is an Iranian APT that focuses on telecommunications and travel industries in attempts to monitor, track, and survey specific individuals, along with attempting to steal proprietary data. APT10 is a Chinese cyber espionage group which is known to target engineering, aerospace, and governments in the United States, Japan, and Europe. 2 hackers from this group were recently charged with conspiracy to commit computer intrusions, wire fraud, and aggravated identity theft. Targeted industries this week are IT, software, social networking, computer hardware, and electronics. And software topped the list last week, but has switched with IT for second place this week. For this week malware, we have the banking Trojan TrickBot. TrickBot's main module steals banking credentials from victims using different static and dynamic injection techniques. And third, we have Shellbot, which is an IRC bot that's distributed through common command injection vulnerabilities and targets not only vulnerable Linux servers, but also a variety of IoT devices. Malware targeting Linux servers is always of interest to the membership. Last on the list, we have SLoad, which is a PowerShell downloader that most frequently delivers Ramnet Banker and includes noteworthy recon features. Top cyber stories in social media include a new coin miner, which targets competing malware on a system, flaws in the RDP protocol, allowing an attacker to gain control over a victim machine after the victim connects via RDP to the malicious device, as well as an article about the U.S. government's recovery in the cyber domain after the recent government shutdown. Last week, we recorded almost 1 million new indicators. These collections included our threat recon, keylogger malicious emails, and our sinkhole traffic. These numbers on the slide indicate the new indicators in the respective collections. These indicators are available to paid Red Sky Alliance members weekly, as well as our blacklists, which come in CSV, FortiSIM, and Proofpoint formats. Here are the APT and botnet indicators collected last week. We had 255 unique APT indicators in the past 7 days. This amount is up about 44 indicators from last Monday. You can use your two-factor authentication to log into CTAC to download the APT indicators discussed today. Please contact us on Slack or via email for assistance with this if needed. So topping the list again this week, we have SickyPot and Mauti APTs. Tab-Siteng and Parsum have replaced HTRAN and Bananen this week. And botnet activity over the last 7 days remains pretty consistent with prior trending. 31 Jinrong Street is still the leader, followed closely by AS9829, which is the national internet backbone for India. The open source data correlates pretty closely with the data observed in our collections. On the cloud security front, we still see the same culprits as last week with Peak 10 and Amazon, while Rackspace has escalated to the high-risk cloud environments, and TierPoint and HE remain in the downgraded caution level. Our blacklists are published weekly. On the right-hand side, you can see some of our keylogger statistics. We observed 76,207 connections from new unique IP addresses to the WAPAC Labs single domains. Free Red Sky Alliance members receive Terraline products, but paid Red Sky Alliance members receive complete blacklists and API access. For members that are not set up to ingest intelligence, Trusted Internet is the MSSP provider. And we use Fortinet and Proofpoint products, and we push intel into those systems for you as we manage your systems. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or feedback. Thank you.